After 12 hours of testimony, you can't make some of this stuff up. I mean, it's just unbelievable what we've seen in this 12 hours of testimony. I'm embarrassed. It's an embarrassment for our state. And I am more and more convinced now that this was a well-orchestrated, well-coordinated effort by several groups to commit widespread and systemic fraud. And I just want to go through a couple things that I want to observe. One, we had out-of-state people voting. Even Gabe Sterling has admitted that a lady from Maryland used his address to vote in our election. He works for the Secretary of State's office. Number two, we had double voters. We had 1,700 double voters. After the primary, the Secretary of State had a press conference, said he was going to investigate and prosecute over 1,000 people that double voted in the primary. As of December 23rd, there's not been one investigation or one prosecution. We had felons voting, dead people voting. We had the State Farm Arena that we've just talked about with 37,500 ballots being counted with no supervision. And then we had a chain of custody with these drop boxes. And I want to mention this. A lady sent me this from Cobb County, and they're called Dropbox ballot transfer forms. And I've got 4 of them, but I'm just going to go over one. They're over 1,000 ballots total, but this one had 274 ballots. The same 2 people picked them all up. I'm not going to mention their names. They picked them up on 10/22 on this one. They are supposed to then take them directly to the Cobb County Elections Office and get them there that same day. They didn't arrive till 10/25, so they picked them up on 10/22. On 10/25, they go to the county register's office, the election office. Now, that is breaking the chain of custody. Where were these ballots? Were they in the trunk of a car? Were they in the back seat of a car? Were they in somebody's home? The chain of custody was broken. So anyway, Mr. Chairman, I'll end with this. People are mad. People are angry. We saw how angry this one lady that testified from Cobb County was. There's passion. These are real people. These aren't expert witnesses that Mr. Smith hires for court cases. These are our constituents. They're angry and they're mad, and they want us to do the right thing. Just like Mayor Giuliani said, we need to do the right thing, we need to take action, and we need to do something about this fraud. So I would suggest we focus on Fulton County and the State Farm Arena. And I would like to make a motion that we request Fulton County Board of Elections to make absentee ballots from State Farm Arena from 10:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. on election night available to the Chile Law Group and Mr. Pulitzer to validate if these are legitimate ballots. And I do that in the form of a motion.
I second.
Well, we don't really have a formal committee, but we'll.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Mr. Geely, I'm Blake Tiller. Can you get just those ballots and make your determination, or do you really need all the ballots cast in the county? I wasn't following you how a subset of those ballots would help with the determination that Mr. Pulitzer was asking about.
We need the absentee ballots that were scanned at State Farm Arena that night between the hours of 11 p.m. on November 3rd and 1 a.m. on November 4th.
You would only need that time set. You wouldn't need the entire thing.
Right.
I was just trying to figure out how you would get by with just that subset.
That's a hand. That's only every. I don't know how many ballots.
The gentleman
that
behind you seems to be thinking that my question, and not to upstage you, but
you're correct, Senator. They would need all the mail-in ballots. That's what we had asked for. That's what the court orders for, to do all the mail-in ballots.
Okay.
We need them all because we can't self-set them.
So,
and we assumed that's what they were doing, was counting all the mail-in ballots at State Farm Arena that night.
gotcha. Okay. Mr. Chairman, I appreciate Senator Beach. I think that you have to have a motion from the members,
right,
correct?
Subcommittee members.
If Senator Beach would allow me, I'd restate his motion as a member of the subcommittee, but widen it to be, our request would be that the Fulton County Board of Elections would make the absentee ballots cast in Fulton County on the November 3rd election, or for the November 3rd election, available for inspection by the Chile Group through the process that Mr. Pulitzer outlined earlier today. Was that restate your motion? Okay.
Second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, it passes. Okay, well, we will certainly get that a letter out